Welcome to the first annual Owen Sound Grey Bruce Pride Parade, and we're here at the Rogers Remote Studio with Gabby Cathray, and I'm your host, Sharon Skelly. Welcome to all our viewers at home, and this is a really exciting day for Owen Sound Grey Bruce because we haven't had a Pride Parade before. And Gabby is my host, and she is a grade 12 student from Owen Sound District Secondary School. Welcome, Gabby.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
And the weather is perfect. We couldn't have had a finer day for this. And there's a pretty good crowd, and we see people of all ages, seniors, families, children.
Yep, and everybody's dressed up real nice in all their different colors.
Yeah. And we have, we can hear the sirens now too, so there's, I guess the police are coming up, and the crowds are getting excited, and so I guess we can say that being the first parade, this is a novel idea, and it was a brainstorm of Ryan Brown, a grade 11 student at Owen Sound Secondary School, one of your cohorts.
Yes. Yeah, he asked me to do this, to help out, so...
And this is the first time that Gabby's done anything like this.
Yep.
So we can see the Owen Sound Police cruiser here, and they're very gracious and very excited to be part of the parade. I'm not sure who's driving the cruiser there, but and we have the first banner we can see here for Pride. I don't know who's holding it, but they're the banner Owen Sound Pride 2018, and that will be the first banner we see. Do you know who it is?
Yeah, Riley Meisner and Laura. I can't remember her last name, but they're both students from OSDSS. So
good on them.
Yep.
And they've been very influential in the parade and organizing it. And up next, of course, is the Owen Sound Fire Services. They were great supporters of the parade.
Yep.
Our EMS and our fire, police, they've always been supporters of anything that the community does here. We're lucky to have the support that we have in our community here in Owen Sound and Grey Bruce for everything we do as far as social services. They're always here to support an event.
Absolutely.
And we can also say that Gabby has some information here, just a social community service.
The fire department does lots of home and workplace inspections. So they're really easy to contact if you search them up online, or you can call them at 519-376-2512.
And with the outdoor burning right now, people are having fires in their yards. So you can also call about that. And next up is the Grey Bruce Roller Derby, and the Grey Bruce Roller Derby Highland Dames. They're quite a group, and they're very supportive of this event. And I love their names. One that I remember always is Peaches and Creamy, but they support the Pride Parade. They're very big supporters, and they belong to Southwestern League now, so they don't have to travel as much for their games. They used to have to travel a lot up to Thunder Bay, and so now they can spend a lot more time focused on practice, and their games are now centered in Southwestern Ontario. And they've got September 19th, they have Derby 101 coming up, so you can check them out on Facebook, and they have a website if you want to catch a game. And here come the, I think that's the
MACPHAIL School. Yep.
MACPHAIL School?
Yep.
Okay, MACPHAIL, they're out of Flesherton, and they've been doing a lot of work with the community.
And now it looks like we have Owen Sound District Secondary School coming up here.
Okay, OSDSS, and they're the ones that, well, where you come from and where Ryan is a student.
Yep. So
and the Ontario Public OPSU, is that OPSU? Yeah, that's OPSU. And there's a pride flag. the very, very, very familiar pride flag that we'll see all day.
Yes. There's lots of them.
See a lot of dogs in there too.
Yeah.
And this is the
This is HILLCREST Elementary School.
okay, HILLCREST. Okay, that's HILLCREST. And
It's great to see so many young kids participating.
they've been doing a lot of work in the community too. If you look on their
Yeah.
school page, they've been doing a lot of outreach in the community, and they've got a lot of safe spaces in their school.
Yeah.
That's the Huskies,
Yep.
right? Oh, and the Grey Bruce Owen Sound Liberals. We just had an election, and Francesca was our candidate. Now this is the First United Church, and they're a welcoming community. That's here in Owen Sound. It's just actually downtown. And another Owen Sound Pride flag. Oh, there's the Mix 106, and we hear Jamie and Corey every morning. They've been very supportive too of the Pride, all Pride events, especially the Pride Parade. Youth elevating youth. Next up is, I believe, the Owen Sound Secondary Teachers Federation. Oh, Generous Spaces. Generous Spaces is an interesting group. They offer Christ-centered communities for gay, lesbian, and everyone else to come and feel safe. And they have a Facebook page and a website, and you're able to connect with them there. Now, I believe this is Eastridge School, and they've been doing a lot this year, and they have done so many community events. They are a real part of the community, and they're an example of building communities because they're a new school.
Yes.
And they had to come together. And this is Make It Right. Now that's Eastridge. All the pride flags. More pride flags, and this is oh, that's the French immersion side of Eastridge.
Eastridge, yeah.
Yeah. And here's the dock. Of course, the dock supports everything in the community. And the dock and their staff, and they're friends of their staff. And the rainbow colors, of course, they're the part of the flag that Gabby was talking about earlier.
Yeah, the flag was actually popularized as a symbol of the gay community by a San Francisco artist named Gilbert Baker in 1978. So it has actually been around for quite a while now.
Everybody seems so happy.
It's good.
Well, because we've never had a pride parade before.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really good turnout, especially for our first event. Yeah,
I
first
know.
pride parade.
And there's so many dogs.
There is.
You know, when I was in high school, this would never have happened. I'm 60 years old, and I was telling you, I have friends that couldn't even say they were gay until
Yeah.
well into their 30s because they were afraid to come out.
Yeah. And it's really great that everybody can feel comfortable enough to do this now. It's really good.
And there's so many ages.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's not just young people. Like it's older people. It's people of just everything. It's really great.
Now there's just people that are supporting the gay community, and when I say gay community, I apologize to anyone. I don't have the lingo that I hate to say younger people, but people that are accustomed to the language that you would use to support the community. But now there's just the supporters now.
Yep.
But there was a great turnout, and it was nice to see the schools.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially the younger schools coming in, like especially seeing Eastridge and stuff, especially since they are a newer school, for them to be able to come out and participate, and that's really great.
And now people go to the Bruce Grey Children and Family Services, and there's a party there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, barbecue, and they get together and just share their camaraderie, and to celebrate the fact that Grey Bruce and Owen Sound are doing this for the first time and not the last time.
Yeah.
And next year it'll be bigger and bigger and bigger after that.
Absolutely.
So how did you feel about this?
It was really great. It was just amazing to see so many people down here supporting and participating.
And to think that this all began as the brainchild of a grade 11 student at Owen Sound District Secondary School.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the weather couldn't have been better.
No, yeah, we had a perfect day for this.
I can say we did hear a couple of naysayers walking down, but they were polite.
Yep.
They said I could overhear them saying this wasn't their cup of tea, but they just kept going.
Yep. And that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, like as I said to Ryan, if you've got nothing nice to say, just don't say it.
Don't say it.
Yeah, don't bother coming down and ruining the fun for everyone else.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you could see everybody out there just having a really great time.
Yes. And this is something that the community needed. And we did raise the flag. Last week we raised the Pride flag.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, as the mayor said, he wished he could have raised it in front of City Hall. He couldn't do that. He had to raise it over at the Bay Shore. City Hall is under renovations, for those that don't know. And they should be finished shortly, so we'll be able to raise it there next year. But this year we had to raise it over where the flag raisings are done.
Yep.
But that's also new to Owen Sound. And so it's showing a lot of progress. And it's also showing that rural Ontario is becoming more progressive too, in encouraging, being accepting of everyone, and regardless of your sexuality, your gender, your nationality, your religion, and we've got a ways to go.
Yep.
We really do.
But
this is
there.
a beginning. This is a beginning. That's right. So the crowd seems to be. Yeah, so today we have this event happening. I know there's some other Pride events happening, and they happen at Harrison Park. And if you want to find out more about what's happening at Pride, they do have a Facebook page, and you can go on to that, and they list them all. And this is just sort of like capping it all, or starting it off.
Yep.
And they do some stuff at Harrison Park. There's some arts and culture things happening. So this is just one of the things that happens for Pride. And as I said, from here, people are going on over to it's a mouthful, Bruce Grey Children and Family Services building. It used to be the old Y, for people that don't know, and it's been renovated and changed over. And if I have to say it again, it's a perfect day. I mean, it was like it was just made for this. It's not too hot.
Yeah,
the sun is shining, a little bit of wind, and people are heading on over there now for hamburgers, hot dogs, vegan, and there's even vegan options. I read that.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And so people can go over there and just enjoy each other's company and end the day that way. And as far as other events this week, or this month, we have, not just for Pride, but we have for the youth. We have a youth film festival coming up this week.
Yeah.
Do you know?
That's actually at the Galaxy Cinemas this year. I think this is the first year that they're actually doing it there. I have a friend who is participating in that, so it should be fun.
Spoiler alert, I've watched them, some of them, and they are fantastic.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Some of them are really serious, and some of them are really funny. And the creativity.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's phenomenal.
Well, because you've got a lot of tools to work with now that you didn't have like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So you can really create some great work. And so, like you said, it's going to be at the Galaxy Theater, and you get to view them on the big screen, and then they get judged.
Yeah.
And Rogers is going to be doing a little special about them, and so I'll be there.
Nice.
And are you going?
I will try my best.
I hope you're there. You can do some. We'll interview you too. So we're doing that. I mean, there's so much happening, and then school would be wrapping up.
Yep.
Yeah, so
soon exams are coming up.
So it'll be interesting to see on tomorrow, what the students think about what happened here today, because you'll have to do sort of a little research or a little evaluation of what you want to do, for next year. But I can't see anything that went wrong. I mean, it was a really successful event. And Toronto, I think, has theirs. I'm not sure if it was this weekend, but they have a Pride parade. They've had some problems with theirs. Theirs is not a child-friendly one, I can tell you that for sure.
No.
But this was great, and I can say that as someone who watched it go by, we had a great seat.
Yes.
We had a great seat.
Yeah, absolutely. See everything from in there.
Next year, we hope that there'll be more people participate in it, some businesses, maybe some more schools, maybe Georgian College, shout out to them.
Yeah.
I know they're done, but maybe some of the students that hang around that don't go away for the summer could do, and there's some instructors that are living here.
Yep.
They could participate, just a shout out to them. And, we've got some businesses that might want, now that they've seen the inaugural event, they could participate, because it really is, when you come downtown, you see the signs, this is a safe space for LGB.
Yeah, even some of the shops that didn't participate in the parade, you can still see flags and stuff up in the windows.
Yeah, so
which is really great.
Yeah, you were noticing that,
Yep.
and that there are a lot of them around, and you still see kids running down the street with their flags. Where did they get those flags? Everybody has them. There's another one going by right now.
I wonder if they were handing them out.
Yeah, they're
Why didn't
really
we
cute.
get one?
Yeah, they're really cute. They're these little flags, the rainbow flags, and as we were saying when we were covering the event, it's also a learning experience, because Gabby was looking up the history of the Pride flag. It's a way for us to learn about it too.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that it's taken us this long to start accepting something that really is so. We shouldn't have gone this long accepting it, and so many people have suffered, and families and friends have suffered because of it. But next year it'll be bigger and better.
Yep.
And it isn't just, as we said, Owen Sound, because we did have participants in the parade that were from the area, like the roller derby.
Yep.
And we had
And
schools
MACPHAIL school,
we had
was
schools that were from
town.
out of the area. So what was your impression?
I just think that it was so amazing. Like, just everybody was just so happy, and everybody was so into it, and it was a really great event.
And what was your impression of doing this?
It was a bit nerve-wracking at first, but you know what? It was fun. It was a learning experience. So.
And you did a great job.
Thank you.
Actually, to think that this was organized and you did this all by high school students. Now that's something that we adults could really take a page from.
Yeah.
That, like we always say, it doesn't. Things change and things like that can happen, and it can all be initiated by youth. So kudos to you, and kudos to Ryan, and it took a group. It wasn't just Ryan. Good on him, but it takes a whole group. It takes a team to make these things happen. And it took all the people that said, yes, I'll participate in that parade.
Yeah.
You know, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks again, viewers, for joining us here on Rogers TV, and we hope to see you again next year on the for the Pride Parade. And on behalf of Gabby and me, Sharon Skelly, and all the team here at Rogers, see you again next year from downtown Owen Sound.